Okay, hello everybody. I was about ready to fly to Athens, Ohio, not Athens, Greece, but Athens, Ohio from Cuyahoga County Airport. And the first thing I always do before I do that, even in the simulator here, is to make sure my current AIRAC cycle is up to date, which it is not. So I have to update it all. So what this does, it goes into my FMS and automatically updates all of my planes in FMS for real world navigation. So I use Navigraph, and as you can see in the background, I'm on SimBrief, which is also owned by Navigraph, so I can get an FMS and flight plan in. But even before we do that, we need to update all the planes here. So I just highlight that. It's very simple to do, and make sure that everything looks good. And I hit this button here. It says update. I already have a video on how to update it, so I'm not going to go through it right now. I'm going to pause the video because this is going to take a while, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, it's done. And now the next thing we need to do is go over to SimBrief and get a new flight plan. So, gotta log in. Alright, now I am logged in to SimBrief, but what I have to do is actually update my account, and you can go up here and hit click outdated to current. Now everything is okay, so this has been unlocked and it is active. Hooray! Alright, so we gotta go in and we have to hit a new flight. Now, just so you know, I do have a fleet of aircraft that I fly. One is a Challenger 300. The other one is an Eclipse 550ng. And the other one is an Embraer Phenom 300. The flight that we're going to do today will be from Cuyahoga County Airport to Athens, Ohio, which is Ohio University's airport. And so what I want to do is make sure I have my depart code and arrival code in. So I put that in now. F. And arrival code is okay. Alternate, I'm going to change to no, actually that's Cincinnati. That'll work. I'm not worried about date and time. The aircraft type is an Eclipse 550, and that looks good. That looks good. Another thing I would like to do is to change the altitude to I don't want to spend all my time trying to get up to, you know, it's a short flight, so I'm going to make it 10,000 feet. Alright, and if you hear some shuffling about, that's my new puppy. Passengers auto, that's fine. My name, good. ID, good. So here's the route. We do the Ahmet 4 kids to Utman. And you can see the route here. So I fly over Akron, go down to Canton, and then to Athens, Ohio, which is down here. Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, Wheeling, Pittsburgh, Morgantown. So you kind of get the idea. So that looks good, and the ARAC cycle is current. So we want to go ahead and save this flight, and we want to generate the flight. We want to say yes. So this will generate the flight plan. So this is the paperwork. I can go through it. I herewith confirm. Alright. Awaits. With the Eclipse 550, the actual simulator doesn't require me to put in any VREFs, although in the actual plane it does. I don't know why they missed that. In the Phenom and the Challenger, they require that you put that in. Actually, a Challenger is optional, but they do require it on the Phenom. So we leave Cuyahoga, top climb at the Ahmet 4, Ahmet and kids, and then we flip over to Indianapolis and Utman, then top of descent, and then we'll get into Ohio University. So that looks good. I want to make sure my altitude is decent. Problem with the Eclipse 550, it's very underpowered. I mean, I think the some turboprops are actually more powerful than this thing. But it's a good beginner's jet. If you're coming off of a piston and you want to go jet, then this is a good thing to have. So let me get this all printed out, and then I will show you how to get it into the FMS. And it comes with all the different maps and weather. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. All right, so the next thing we can do, we can either go ahead and download it directly in from this site, but there's another way we can do it on my computer. SimBrief downloader. Go to SimBrief downloader. Let that load up. Now for this flight today, I'm looking outside and it is snowing, and we have about an inch or two of snow outside, and I know it is March 27th when this is being filmed. I hope spring will arrive soon. So I'm not going to do the weather because since I am filming this, it does degrade the frame rate. So what we want to do now is to export the format to X-Plane, which is down here near the bottom. And we click this little box. And confirmation, and that is it. Now that flight plan is in my plane. It is in my plane. You don't have to go ahead and type in all of the different waypoints and stuff like that. No, now it's done. Pretty cool, very slick, and it makes flying much easier, especially if you're doing it from home on a computer like I am. So that's how you get all that information into the computer. Now I'll meet you on the tarmac and let's go flying.